Well, I'm so thankful that you're teaching this challenging senior level course, Theology of Sin and Salvation. I want to challenge you with the fact to remember that you are the teacher, the professor of this course. You're not facilitating, you're not checking boxes, you're not grading. You are the one who determines what kind of experience these students have and how much they learn about the theology of salvation and God during this class. What a daunting task, but I trust that you are up to the challenge. Well, I've included a faculty guide just to give you a sense of the special turns of this class, the special features of this class that I think it would be helpful for you to be on the lookout for. Particularly if you've never taught this class before, it may be different than some of the other points of teaching experience that you've had at Point University or at other institutions of learning. First, I just want to remind you that this is a senior level course and the readings bear that out, particularly the essays in Jursak and Hardin. It's really going to take your guidance, your engagement, your follow-up, and yes, your correction to help many students grasp some of the arguments that are being discussed. For many of our students, because this is an evangelical school and they have conservative evangelical backgrounds as I do, their only default understanding of salvation is in a very small box, what I call the Anselm box, almost a millennium old. And it's going to take some very careful prodding to get them, not necessarily to throw that box away, though some of us might advocate for that, but to help them step outside of the box and see that the Bible is using different metaphors, images, and definitions for salvation, both in the Old and New Testament. So just keep that in mind. I also wanted to remind you that because one of our textbooks is written by N.T. Wright, there is a lot of helpful material out on the internet about N.T. Wright, the videos that he has made and posted on YouTube from lectures, excerpts, etc. can be very helpful, and you should consider supplementing certain questions that may arise spontaneously in the class with some of that internet material. Now, as you know, as a faculty member, the internet's a dicey place to go for material for a college class, but because N.T. Wright is so prolific, there is a lot out there that can be very helpful. I want to encourage you just to follow some basic best practices. Obviously, comment on every discussion post. That's how students feel the most engaged with their professor. Keep students accountable to the readings and the questions of the posts. The reading worksheets have really been crafted to force their hand to really dive into the readings. And finally, note word minimums. And again, remember to drive home the idea that salvation is broader than just one definition. So I really trust that this is going to be a great experience and that you're going to do a wonderful job for our students. Thanks for taking this assignment on. God bless.